Hi. Hello, everyone. I hope you guys are doing well. And I was designing this character, and I thought, like, why not um add someone, as in, why not let people know what I'm doing? I'm gonna add these uh, reference images, and this character has to be based on a Venus flytrap. I will, however, need to make sure that you guys can hear me. So I will test it first. Okay. So this was basically a boy's costume. I was trying to make it something somewhat similar to the um, characters in Gacha Gulta, but then I realized that the color scheme would be a little bit too bright for that sort of thing. So we're just gonna go along with uh whatever ends up being, because first I want to design the costume, and then we'll think of what kind of character can fit in that costume, okay? So I would probably be taking some references from Pinterest along the way, just in case I can't figure something out. But I think I have some good idea of what I want things to be like. Okay, this character sheet would be used in my portfolio on Region so that I can create a new service and let people know that I am designing characters as well. Okay, it was a rough draft that I made. Like, it would be based off a Venus flytrap, and I will be using some red and green and yellows in the dress. So it was a random doodle I came up with. But now I'm gonna make some a few more details. Let's just delete the text that I added. We're gonna lower the opacity for the base layer, but maybe I should make it red or something just to see it well. Oops, sorry. We're gonna lock the layer first. This lock is basically for those of you who don't use Ibis Paint or illustration softwares. This lock is supposed to basically lock the layer so I cannot draw anywhere except what is already drawn on the layer. So these parts are locked and these parts aren't, right? So when I draw, only the parts that are locked or the parts that have something drawn on them will be um, uh, colored. And basically, wait, um, basically I want this whole sketch to be red, so I lock the layer, and then I will use the color tool to color everything, right? But only these parts got colored because only these parts were drawn on before and they were locked. If, however, it was not locked, for example, then if I colored, then it would have gotten on all over the screen. But since I colored it, since I locked it, so when I pressed the lock button, only the parts not drawn on that were drawn on were like colored, right? So this is how the lock works. I am basically explaining this kind of thing so that when you're watching my stream, you get some idea of what I'm doing or how I'm doing things. This also helps me figure something out to talk about during the stream, right? So that's one thing. We're gonna lower the opacity a little bit, and then we're gonna outline the stuff with a smoother pen. I I personally use the dip pen hard, and I was also using the scale for both of the sides to remain consistent with each other. I did want to add some uh, layers here in the jacket, but I feel like look weird. We'll just go along with whatever is here in the base right now. Uh, this is the collar. I will be doing the laces as well. Like not the laces, I don't know what to call it, but we'll do some other stuff inside the collars. For now, I just want to mm, line everything on the borders first. See, when I'm making the sketches, there's kind of rough, right? Because I know I'll be making them neater later. For example, now look at that. This area it looks kind of pointy, but I want it to be rounder when I line it later, right? So line art makes things look a little bit smoother. I like your drawings. Thank you, Doko. I don't know how to pronounce that, but thank you. That's lovely to hear. Okay, so these were meant to be some sort of lips for the Venus flytrap. I know I drew the teeth like this, but they won't be like this. They will be like this later. For now, we're just gonna make the lips part, right? I think this looks better. Because I am using a scale, what I draw on this side is also drawn on that side. Hey, wow. Well, it's not an OC yet, but it will be soon. I mean, I'm designing the dress only for now. I mean, I'm not sure what I will be doing with it, but I just wanted something related to Venus flytrap. I am thinking of turning this into an OC after I've designed the dress. I know I rotate the canvas a lot, but it's what helps me make smoother lines when I'm line drawing, right? I even considered turning this into a VTuber model, but I'm already working on two different models, and I think it would be too much to like start working on too many models. Just because I thought of a new character design idea doesn't mean I should turn that into a VTuber model. I know I need a lot of practice, but that's not how it works. Thank you. I feel like these cuffs are a little bit too plain. These cuffs are like something I do on very many occasions on my own avatar and stuff. So I feel like there should be something differentiating them from the usual ones that I make, as in something with more design. I will have to think about it. For a VTuber model, some people take months and some people take days. It depends. It really depends on the model's design, to be honest. Because when you draw a VTuber model, it's supposed to be drawn very carefully, and every part needs separation, right? So, and coloring and stuff. Every part needs a separate folder. You basically draw every part one by one and not a whole drawing at once. So, it takes a lot more time than a normal illustration. I've been working on two models, but I've been a little bit busy with commissions and stuff. So, right now, the models, both of the models, one of the models is almost done, the dressing color remains, and the other model is barely done. We could say that I've only done a little bit of head. It'll take me at least a month more. And the first model I made it in 3 days, but then I didn't touch it afterwards, so I don't think that can be counted as um time consuming when I know that I could have done it in 4 to 5 days. It was an easier model. I took I deliberately made it a little bit easier generally. What is this? What was I thinking when I made this? What is this design? Oh, maybe I'll just go along with it. Okay, that's not half bad. That looks like a Venus flytrap itself. I think I like it. Hello, Kaisi. I don't know how to pronounce that either. Why do you guys have names that I can't pronounce? Kaise? Hi. Hello, Kirito. I'm glad to have you on the screen, but you should really be sleeping right now, I think. Wow, that looks nice. I just made something random and it looks nice. Well, I can't exactly say anything about your sleep schedule when I'm the one staying up at 2:23 a.m. myself. Okay, so the hand I made in my rough sketch was kind of rough, so I made it neater when I did it in line art. Okay, the fingers are more defined. I'm so afraid of making the teeth. They are kind of pointy, but I don't want to mess them up. Oof. I don't know if this kind of thing would look good. I would have been grinding on Genshin if I had someone to play with. I'm like, these days, I just need some exploration, and well, the exploration is time consuming. I would have liked to have someone with me while I'm exploring and stuff. Otherwise, it gets kind of boring doing it alone, especially in that land. It's like really difficult to explore. No, I use a drawing tablet to draw, not a mouse. Drawing tablets are basically like mouse, but they give you a pen with them, so you can use it like a paper and pen, right? It's also called graphics tablet. Mine is from Gaomon. Its model is S620, and I've had it for at least 6 or more years. I don't remember exactly how long it's been. Are you still using Kawaii DP? Or wait, you were never using a Kawaii DP? I don't know why people are kicking you out of the game these days. Are you sure you're not doing anything to like offend them? Or maybe they're just doing like they just get jealous of all the good characters you have. Yep, that has to be it. Maybe they think that you're too pro level to match their mm, own accounts. I don't know. Okay, so we tried to make the teeth like that, but I don't know if it looks good. Look, does it look good or does it look weird? We could possibly draw a different type of teeth as well. I'll just make this layer invisible for now and make another type of teeth. And then we'll judge which one is better. Oh, can you tell me the name of the model you have from Temu? Because on Temu, they're kind of selling um things that are not exactly very authentic, to be honest. Sometimes, not all, because I love Temu. They sell a lot of good stuff. But when it comes to um like physical products, like with mechanical products, I don't know, devices and stuff, they're not exactly really great usually. I want to draw this kind of teeth. Maybe I'll just copy paste this same tooth over and over. Zen X. If you have any plans to buy newer ones in future, I would recommend buying some Huion or Gaomon tablets. Huion or Gaomon or Wacom, Wacom, Wacom. Okay, those tablets are usually way better than the normal ones on other websites because they're like super nice brands, the famous ones, let's just say. Well, we all use Temu for cheap stuff, but these days Temu, there's so much tax when we order from Temu in my country that it almost gets equal to a normal thing that we buy from around our own place. So I the sales have reduced and like I don't buy from Temu much anymore, but I used to. There'll be more teeth. We'll just have to finish this part first, like that and that, and then we'll judge. Don't judge too early. There could be improvements. See? Mm. Wait, look at that. So this is the second type of teeth. Oh, okay. Yeah, you were buying the tablet for rotoscoping, so I think that you don't really need a branded one anyway. Don't worry, you'll learn it with practice. Everything needs practice. I will use both teeth, okay? I feel I can. I can use both teeth. Nobody is stopping me from that. As in, I'll keep both layers safe. What do you think? I think this looks as good as well. Of course, the arms are yet to be drawn inside of the cuff sleeve. Okay, this is the second teeth, and this is the first teeth. Which one do you think was looks better? I know. Why would I know where teeth? Let's just do it this way. I keep these both safe in one folder, right? And then when I'm done with the coloring and stuff, then we'll choose whichever ones look better. So both teeth could be saved. It's not like I am the one designing the character, so nothing is stopping me from keeping both, right? This tooth is too close to the other one, so we'll just make a little bit of twitch, and then I'll save both of the teeth like this and like this. So for now, I'm saving both teeth, and when I'm done with the rest of the design, we'll match it with the rest of the design and then decide. For now, I can't make either of them visible because there is an arm to be drawn underneath, and until that arm is colored, I would not be doing anything. Wait, so this is going to be the arm. If I was doing a normal design, this is just a random design that I came up with. But if I was doing a normal design, I would have probably have done some anatomy and stuff, like drawn underneath it a full body before I began drawing over it, the clothes over it. I think I'll keep it like this for a moment. I wanted it to look like eyes too, like monstrous eyes, but also kind of cute, like a plant. If you look at it like this, can you think of it? Can you think of these as eyes? For example, what if I color them like this? And these could be the eyelids, and this could be the eyeballs and stuff. But not right now. We'll color it later. I'll draw the character too, but after I'm done with the clothes, so that I can match the vibe of the clothes to the character. This is because I came up with the idea of the clothes first. Yes, that is exactly what I was going for. I was going for something similar to Gachiakuta, but also different, of course, because it has to be my own design. If it is recognizable, like if you can look at it and tell that it's inspired from Gachiakuta, then I win. I think it's a win-win. Yes. So before this, I had the belt kind of simple. Turning these into teeth as well. But then the whole design would be full of teeth. I don't want that either. I mean, yeah, this thing looks like teeth, but I can't make the whole design full of teeth, right? This is the last time I'm drawing teeth. At least the belt should look like it's kind of gonna eat you. It's too late for me to play Genshin for today. I missed the daily commissions. A lot of interesting things are happening in Genshin these days. Like the Not Cry arc was super interesting. The Archon quest was really good, and the characters were really good. I personally didn't pull any of the lunar characters from the Not Cry region, those that were meta, but the characters were in general very good. The stories were amazing, and the maps were also kind of nice. Gotcha Kuta is an anime. You should be watching that too. It's such a good anime. It's a recent one, but it's super good. There's so many anime these days that I haven't watched. I've only watched like 5 episodes of Gachakta for now, but I just can't make time. Heard recently that the creator of Gacha Kuta came out and said that people were straight up stealing their designs for their own characters, and she was upset at that. Now, some people criticized her for like mm, saying that, but I think she was right. She worked really hard on that sort of design, and people were literally just copying and pasting the characters and saying that the character was inspired from Gacha Kuta when it was just a copy pasted version. So she was upset, and I think it made sense. I think the story is really good too, by the way. The character design is obviously very good, but the story itself seemed really good as well. Genshin will probably never get a skip button. So many people have complained about it over the years, but nothing happened. But there's a lot of other stuff in Genshin that they improved, except the skip button, obviously. They should at least add skip buttons for world quests that don't have voice because they're so boring sometimes. Oh, look, two people who are playing NTE. I know another person who is playing NTE. That is in the chat, I think. Wow, two people playing NTE, and I downloaded it, but I had to delete it because my phone just didn't have space. And my PC isn't good enough to run it. I need a rough idea of where that arm would be. Something like that. Oh, wait. It should be something like that. Just reduce the opacity. Color it like. No, it looks bad. Hey, look, two people discussing NTE. Meanwhile, I don't know what the characters are like. I wish I could play it too. When I get a better computer, I will also play games on stream, maybe. You don't have to stop discussing NTE just because I don't know anything about it. I've never gotten any character at early pity. Never. I've only lost 50-50 so far, except for my first two characters, which were Kinich and Maoika. And then I kept losing and losing and losing. I even got Nicole on capturing radiance. I've built Maoika a little bit, but not really very nicely. Her damage is quite low, even lower than my Kinich. You want me to explain the pity system? Yes, it's like you have to wish 90 times and then you get a 5-star character, but it can be a standard character rather than the limited one on the first attempt because it would be like losing there's only a 50% chance of getting this like limited character. But then the second time you're guaranteed so you can pull. Sometimes, however, you get the good and desired limited character early, like our guy Kirito here. He gets a lot of characters on early pity. Oh wait, I think you got Lohan's weapon on early pity today. No? My Mawika is holding an HP goblet, I think. mean, I tried to play the game like a pro, but then I end up playing it just for the good characters that I like Kinich and Varga. I did not build Mahuika because I was too busy building Kinich, and I still am. Every time I get a good artifact, it goes straight to Kinich and not to Mahuika. My best character in Genshin is Varga. I have C0R1 and he's built nicely. He does like 110k per DPS, and that's enough for me because I'm not a meta player. I just play for fun. What is this? You need to be a grown up. Stop using stop stop using that meme. 6 7. I thought only kids use that sort of thing. Maybe I slightly misplaced the scale. I think. Yep. 1.1 million. It has to be total damage and not DPS, right? Your Maoika can't be doing a DPS of 1.1 million, right? Tell tell Doko how long you took to build Maoika first. I keep forgetting how young you are. You're like 18, 17, or 18 or something. I mean, I'm not that old myself, but like, DPS is 100k. Wait, so your Maoika does 100k DPS like my Varka, but my Varka does not do 1 million damage. I do have his premium team. Oh, Varka can't like do a lot of damage. I forgot. Varka, Varka wasn't built to be matching Maoika in terms of damage anyway. Yes, 20 million passes. The lunar characters from the recent region not right have huge damage that makes up for that 20 million HP. Oh, you're talking about Yelan? It took you a month to build her? I wanted to have Yelan, but then I was saving at the time for, I think, Kinich. I also wanted to have Shenhe, but I did not pull her. Also because I think at that time I was saving for Mawika or Farina. Okay, that looks nice. Right. Which one can fly? I think the only characters that can kind of fly are Sitlali and Mawika herself on her bike, and Ororon, and kind of Kinich as well. Sort of. There's a big jump on Varka. That's it. No, Chaska too. Oh, llama. Llama can't fly. Have you seen or do you know about Durin? Have you played the event called Simulanga? Yes, and that dragon. Okay, I'm back to not being muted. Thank you so much for telling me that right away. In the last stream, I wasn't muted for a while, and I just thought, okay, in my last event, in my last stream, I was muted, and I didn't realize that for a long time. So thank you for telling me that. I just don't know why my PC decides to mute me all of a sudden. What was I saying though? I was talking about Simulanka. Yeah, I was saying that Simulanka. Mm, I'll watch I have been planning to watch the videos of Simulanka on YouTube because I wasn't there when the event was ongoing, unfortunately. But I did pull urine, and I'm really happy with how his design is. Yes, the dragon did finally get a design, and it's super cute. And he's so innocent and like he's trying to learn how to live like a human, and his mentors are Lisa and Wanderer and Albedo. Albedo and Durin call each other their like brother, and I think he's one of the Durin is one of the very few people Wanderer actually listens to, or rather beers with. There has been a lot of character development on Wanderer recently. Even in that not cry quest, he saved us, like that he saved the traveler. Yes, it's like Wanderer basically wanted to take his revenge from Dottore, and the last quest was all about Dottore. But I won't be giving any spoilers, of course. OBS is disconnected and reconnected, so now I don't know if you can hear me or not. Good. Hi, Tanime. I'm surprised there's so many people online at this hour. Are you watching tutorials for the rotoscopy thing? Honestly, I wouldn't lie, I don't really know much about it or how it's done, but well, are you taking references and tutorials for it on YouTube? Wait, do you know each other? Do you guys know each other or not? Wait, are all three of you from India? What is rotoscopy? That is such a good question. Wait, Blender tutorial. I've tried to learn Blender over and over and over, but it's just that my brain can't take it. I'm not exactly really smart enough to learn Blender alone. I need someone to teach it to me. But then I don't really leave my house much, so nobody can teach me stuff unless I try to learn it through YouTube and stuff. I feel like these these are kind of asymmetrical and not exactly looking balanced. Yep, I'll erase this side, kind of. Wait. Today I was learning Live 2D, and I just realized that it's way easier than it looks. Now, Live 2D is something similar to an animation and drawing program. Honestly, I thought it would be a little bit more different and more complicated, but it really isn't if you start understanding the tools. Compared to illustration programs, Live 2D is easier actually. Oh, I get it. It's like, I get it. Now I get it. One of my friends tried to do that. It's like when someone uses a dancing video online and then they draw over it to turn it into something animated, right? Is that called rotoscopy? Hey, I should have known that earlier. I think it's something related to my field. I reduced the size of those, I don't know what they're called. Does it look weird now? Maybe and maybe not. I like them bigger. You can sketch, but you have like not done digital art. Actually, you will understand if you know how to sketch, you will eventually understand what um digital art is like too. Because someone who can draw traditionally can easily start doing the digital art as well. But it needs a little bit of practicing. You just need to get used to the tools first. But it's not exactly really hard once you do. Tanamesa just said hello and just vanished. Bye, Taname. I don't like how this is turning out. I wanted it to be kind of pointy, but not exactly. Guys, tell me which one looks better. This or this? I'm from Pakistan. Um, this or this? I'll number these first because I don't know which one you're calling first. This is one, and then we'll name it two. Okay. This was the initial sketch that I made, so I can't decide which one is better. Say one or two. Okay, one. This one? It's lovely to meet people from different countries. Okay, this one. We're gonna go with this one. You guys always end up choosing the different things, don't you? I'll tell you what. I will go with the one that's like closer to the sketch, I guess. I'm really grateful for you to like be watching my stream and stuff. Thank you. If you're from America, South America, you must be playing Genshin on American server, right? What time is it in Peru? I did not know you make Genshin videos, by the way. It's 3:22 a.m. for me, like midnight. And I stream at night because it's silent everywhere in my home and in the background. I don't want any noise and stuff. So if everyone is asleep, so I can like stream in peace. I don't really remember when I met Kirito in Genshin, Kaise in Genshin, but I think it was quite a while ago. It was when I started playing and I needed like help from someone from co-op and then just he just spawned into my world and then we I don't know, started talking kind of inside Genshin. I told him about my YouTube channel and stuff. So he's here now. Now for the shoes. I will probably be needing some references from Pinterest for the shoes because I'm not exactly really great at making shoes. Let's just go to the Pinterest, figure it out. Okay, shoes reference. I need. um, Oh, guys, I think I found the perfect kind of shoes, but they're for girls, so I need to like change them and their design into something related to guys. In the beginning, I also did not co-op in Genshin because, social anxiety and stuff, as in meeting new people, and especially when you don't even know where they're from and stuff. But then slowly I got used to it. It's fun playing with other players. Sometimes they're good, and sometimes if they're not good, you can just leave the world and never look at them again. I have a cool idea for what I want the shoes to look like. It's something related to an image I found on Pinterest. Oh, I should take a screenshot. This one time, someone came into my world and said, when I hear a joke, and the only thing I replied at the time was, sure. And then they said, my life, and they left. That's it. That was that was my only co-op experience that I properly remember. Like sometimes I co-op with other people, and if I don't become friends with them, I really don't remember them. But that person did not even become my friend. But that was pretty funny for me. Can you hear me? Because OBS reconnected again. Okay. So I was talking about this design. We will make something similar to it, but I think that I will try to turn it into a Venus flytrap design thingy. And also sticking to the base design of my own boots. Ah, yes, it's looking girly, but I will change it. I will try to change it into something boyish. These are long boots anyway, and I'm gonna make shorter boots, stubbier boots. Oh, I feel like when you reach a higher AR on Genshin, you start getting mm, um like world join requests. Also, people stop accepting you in the world for some reason. I don't know why that happened, but when I was on lower AR on Genshin, the requests came more often and I was able to like make more friends. But then when I reached a higher AR, which I am at AR 58 right now, and people just stopped joining my world after that. I guess people like joining people's world instead, so that they can flex their like, characters and builds. I guess I'm AR 58. Wow, AR 60. Isn't that the maximum? Almost, or rather, I'm not quite sure, but I think that's like the maximum people can get so far. You're already on AR. Now I don't blame you for deleting Genshin. For real though, that if you're an old player, even if you're AR 60, you won't be very strong. But then, have you explored every place? Like, how much exploration have you done? Ooh, I'm talking to an OG player right now. I'll tell you the truth. I have never like met anyone who has been playing since the start of the game. Oh, I heard that Hu Tao was had a really difficult team building options and she did not work without her weapon. Is that true? When she came out, that is. And not right now. Right now, everything is just power crept. But like at the time when she came out, have you played Nod Try? Nod Try, Natlan? Something went wrong with the shoes. They're not symmetrical. Yep, I'll have to figure something out. Bye bye. How many characters do you have, Duckle? Thank you for watching my stream, Kaise. It was nice to meet you again inside the stream. I do have an account on American server, but I've not used it much. As in, it would be a very low AR. I haven't been using my account on American server in a long time. Oh, wait. Um, I'll be right back. I need to get my cat. I'll tell you what happened. So basically, mm, my cat was sleeping in the room beside me right now, and I lock him up usually in the air conditioned room while I'm working in the room next to it because it's like quieter here, right? So he ended up opening the door himself somehow. I guess it wasn't locked, and he came out and he has a way to like jump to the neighbor's place if I didn't like run after him. And I had to go get him right away. This is what I did just now before he ran towards the neighbor's home. I'll tell you what, my cat is super energetic. He is 4 years old, and even the person who like I got him from when he was 2 months old, told me that he has like unnatural energy. Cats his age should not be this active usually. Well, my cat certainly does. He absolutely hates staying at home. And even though like I got him neutered because he was peeing everywhere, he was marking the whole house because he was stressed. He wanted a way out of the house. So I had to get him spayed and I tried whatever I could to reduce his stress, but he just wasn't calming down. So I had to let him go out sometimes. I let him go out at like 9 a.m. or something in the morning so that he can just go out to the neighbor's place and then he comes back about 2 hours later. But I'm always worried about him. I'm scared that someone would like pick him up and I don't know. He's 4 years old. But if I don't let him go out, then he just turns everything into a very chaotic. I don't know. I can't explain it. Everything just turns into chaos. He starts ripping apart everything he sees in his sight and gets really irritated, agitated. You have 35 cats? Are you serious? 35 cats? Did you adopt them? That sounds amazing. I've I've never heard someone have this many cats personally. Wow. Yes, my cat is 4 years old. His name is Puffy. I got him when he was 2 months old back in 2022. Will type. Let me check if I can type somehow. Wait. See, I have not been live streaming very long, so this is Puffy. Right. And sorry for the accent. My accent is I don't know if it's like it's not exactly fluent enough. I feel. I'm sorry if you did not understand it because I am not a native speaker. So I like this leafy design on her boots, but I feel like that's something that looks more girly, and I'm tired of adding teeth to the design. So I I feel like what can I add? Oh, oh, I have a very good idea. Really? My accent is good. That thank you. Thank you for saying that. I'm so nervous. You know what? I was I was struggling with the streaming thing for a very long time before I actually decided on doing it because I was just afraid of being judged for the accent. I am like mm, doing this thing as a practice. Spanish. I'll tell you what, when I was really young, I used to watch Dora the Explorer and she used to teach Spanish sometimes. Hola, amigos. Something like that. I've been learning Japanese and I love learning languages, different sorts of languages. Like, I've also been considering learning German and French when I get time someday. Dora had a brother? I didn't know Dora had a brother. Wait, I think Diego was her cousin or brother. I don't remember. It was so long ago that I watched her. Okay, so before taking the official course in a university, I knew a few words like how to say hello and stuff, as in konnichiwa, and ohayo and stuff. But then I took a Japanese course for a month in the capital of my country, and they taught me a little bit more like lettering, writing, and a few easy communication sentences, some of which I've forgotten already because I did not practice much after like studying the course. But like I can make basic communications, I think, in Japanese. As in 私の名前は医者です. It means my name is Isha in real life. 私の名前はユキです on YouTube and social media. My name is Yuki on social media. ありがとね。どういたしました。Actually, maybe sometime in the near future I've even applied to a Japanese course right now, but it's not confirmed if I will be able to study it or not because it's in a different city and mm, my parents said that they would move with me there, but nothing is for sure right now. Pakistan, I think country names are the same usually. Most countries' names are the same in Japanese as they are in real. For example, um, Pakistan would be Pakistanu because they use vowels in the end, and I think so. Yeah, but when we talk about America, I think it's Igirisu, or I think it was England. I don't know. One of them was Igirisu. I should have practiced after studying the course. Oh, congratulations on finishing the rotoscopy. Wait, you were working while talking to me? No, that's Paco is definitely not it. Trust me. Oh yeah, India is Indo. 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 Gosh, I'm suddenly having nostalgia. I remember how much fun I had when I was studying that 1 month course. I want to study it again. I think I want a professional degree in Japanese now. I don't think I like where the design is going with the shoes, but I'll just keep going and hope something good happens. Doctor? Which doctor are we talking about here? Are you asking me what what doctor means in Japanese? What how doctor is pronounced or said in Japanese? Oh my god, I did not visit any doctor for my sleep cycle. I, I should have. Sure, you can send me the result. Do you have my Instagram? But I won't be checking it until the end of stream because I'm using the phone to like um wait, my avatar vanished. I didn't realize, sorry. I was saying that I would not be checking the results until the end of stream because I'm using my phone to like talk. I don't have a mic. So my Instagram has the same username as my YouTube if someone wants to check out. That's all right. I don't really need equipment per stream any more than the stuff I already have. The reason being because I just started and it's not like I'm super serious about them. I just do them when I'm like bored, when I don't want to be alone while drawing, right? So that I don't get bored while drawing. So for now, I'm not gonna look for anything more professional than what I already have. Okay, thank you for staying with me for so long and watching me stream. I had a really good time with you. I hope you like have a really good day the rest of the day that you have. Bye bye. Kirito, Kirito, are you back already? Did you not sleep? I was thinking, what if I did this again? But this would look ridiculous. I've already added so many mm, things that look like teeth in the design. Or maybe I should remove these and add the teeth here. Let's just try that. Ooh, we'll duplicate it just in case. I thought, what time is it in your place right now? Maybe in my next stream I would, but not tonight. I want to add some branches here. Some weirdly. Yep, that's how I wanted it. Okay, so like, not only am I staying up late myself, I'm also keeping you guys awake at night. But honestly, I'm really grateful for you to be watching me. Thank you. I'm not I'm not like gonna ignore the good part of it. Can you guys hear the clicking of my drawing tablet when I screen? As in, I press the buttons really often. I don't use keyboard shortcuts. I use my drawing tablet. What if I made teeth like this? Just a question. You're not supposed to be asking that sort of questions on screen. Legion gets you good earning depending on uh prices, and my prices are sort of low for now because I'm trying to make more connections rather than like focusing on selling my stuff. That's why I have very low prices compared to the market. I will probably be increasing them when I am like able to focus on it more with better client base. I want to make teeth, but I'm not sure how, so I'm just gonna sketch them first. Turns out I did not use anything from the reference I downloaded from Pinterest. Why do I stream at night? I stream at night because nobody is speaking in the background. There's no background noise. Everybody in my home is asleep. Thank you, Saname. Thank you for coming to my stream. And yeah, my mic was off. I mic was off. I just turned it on. I am, however, hoping that it'll stay on if nobody else is watching me to tell me. Actually, I think it looks good without the borders. But then what am I gonna do in the borders? I could. No, 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 no. We're just gonna be drawing these trees, and then that would be it for tonight, today, or whatever. Since it's 4 a.m., I should consider it a day. Okay, so in the end, I ended up deciding to not make the borders for these teeth in the shoes design. It just it I don't know what it looks like. Maybe I will wait a while before making it a finalized design because it I just don't feel satisfied with it. I feel like there's too many teeth in the design. But then again, if I don't put teeth, then what else do I do? The plant doesn't have a lot of features. Or does it now? Um it looks like this from the sides. So there should have been some ground features. As in something related to that. Mm, where's the teeth? For the where's the folder I saved? Yeah. It's that's the first teeth and that's the second kind of teeth. Honestly, I still can't decide which ones are better. Maybe I will go with these for now. And I still don't like the shoes, so I think I will come back to these tomorrow. For now, this is the design so far. I wanted to make a mesh in this area. This will be like a choker for the front. I don't like the shoes at all, but my brain can't think of any more design ideas for now. I will come back to the shoes tomorrow and I will not, these are not finalized. I don't like them for now. Merging everything else except for the teeth. Okay, so this is the final liner design. I will probably be focusing on changing the shoes design in the next stream because I don't like it at all. And I will add a few more tweaks in the rest of the design as well. And maybe if everything goes well, then I will color it as well. And I will maybe add a face to it. For now. Oh my god, this is such a good idea. Floating head would be so nice. Oh my god. And then the character could be androgynous and without a like a gender. Right. On the worst times I get my mic disconnected. I don't understand what's going on. Why does it happen to me all the time? I know I'm not using a proper mic, but it's just, oh, come on. I'm sorry. Anyway, where were we? Yeah, first of all, welcome to the stream, Kiora, and um, I am doing all right. Okay, and I was gonna say that um, yeah, I was telling you about the design. This is the design I was coming up with related to a Venus flytrap. Okay, it's supposed to represent uh, the plant itself, but then I absolutely hate this shoe design, and I accidentally merged the sketch layer with the line art layer, so that's a problem. And I have not been able to decide between what kind of teeth I want in the sleeves. This is one kind, and then there's another one which is these. Oh god, why are they in the air? Come down. Okay. So this is the second type of teeth that I was thinking of. I feel like these match these more, but then if you're going for a more cartoony vibe, then these look good. And this head is just random. I just came up with it out of nowhere. I would probably replace it later. I was just super excited that it turned out super cute. So I'm gonna put it here until I find a better design for the head. Maybe I will separate the shoes layers already, and then we'll we'll come back to the shoes later. But I could add some base colors just to understand the concept and design. Okay, we're gonna separate this layer from. I want to make the shoes again later when I have the time. As in when I stream again, I would probably redraw them. Some other design. Let's just separate the head as well for now. I wouldn't have needed to separate them one by one if I hadn't merged all the layers together. Okay. Let's just go with a base color for the design itself. This will be a rough base color, not exactly very neat. Just on one layer, everything would be on one layer. Uh, or not. Okay. Mm-hmm. Now we're gonna add some red into it as well. Maybe I should leave these parts. Select the red color. Okay. You'd be a little bit lighter into a pink shade, I feel. Hmm. Note that these will be just for a basic understanding, and all of these are in one layer for a reason. I will be changing them later depending on my mood. Hmm. No, it does not look good. I'll need to do the teeth on a separate layer because yep, this is how the teeth are going to be. Hmm. Oh, that actually looks kind of nice. But it just doesn't look like a Venus flytrap then. Maybe I will add some yellow hues after like I've rendered enough. This is so random. I had nothing planned. I just went in with whatever just came to my mind. advantages of being an artist. You just do whatever you want. Nobody stops you. Ah, that looks interesting. I think I will be ending my stream for now. Here, this is the jacket base. I can't think of a lot of ideas right now because I'm sort of sleepy and it's 4:29 a.m. So, we'll continue the stream tomorrow, and I think I will probably be posting a streaming schedule on my YouTube posts and maybe on my other social medias, just in case anybody wants to watch me and misses the timing. What is the time in your place, Kira? I still haven't been able to figure out what should be the exact timing of my beginning and ending of streaming, and how to tell my followers that I'm about to stream. Maybe I should just make a post about it when I do. It's 4:30 p.m. and it's exactly like 4:30 a.m. in my place. Like it's a whole 12-hour difference. Of course, this video would be like saved on YouTube so you can watch it whenever you want. And I will be streaming, or at least I will be trying to stream every single day from now on. I start at 2 a.m., 1 or 2 a.m., which would technically be 1 or 2 p.m. for you, right? So, and then I end at whenever, really, whenever I'm tired, I guess. Thank you so much for watching my stream, and I will catch you later tomorrow. I hope you have a great day. Bye bye.